Hello, my name is Yasmin Griffin. I will be doing my first informative speech based on ancient Egyptians and their love of felines. Cats influenced ancient Egyptians, gods, hieroglyphs, and their monuments. Images of cats can be found in almost every aspect of ancient Egypt. I will dive into how ancient Egyptians developed their fascination for these four-legged creatures. I will be speaking about the divine presence, divine status, and the divine felines that the Egyptians worshipped. To begin, Egyptians felt that cats had a divine presence, no doubt from the natural form of pest control that the cats did provide. Like most people of the time, Egyptians were overrun with rodents, rats that ate their grain and spread disease. And unknowingly, cats provided a solution to that problem, a solution that the Egyptians probably prayed to the gods for relief on. So when these four-legged creatures did appear, it was a sign or a gift from the gods to aid in their relief and solve their problems. So that is where the high esteem started for the four-legged creatures. Which leads me into the divine beings that were worshipped and shaped by their love of cats. To begin with Mofdet. Mofdet was the first cat-like goddess, and she was a protectress of all of Egypt. She had the head of a cheetah and the body of a woman. However, she was later replaced with the more popular known Lady of the East, Bastet or Bast. Bast was known to be the daughter of Ra, the sun god, or if you do not know, the number one god to the Egyptians. So she was very important indeed. She was also a protectress of all of Egypt and the cats. It was believed that she was the one that brought the cats back to life if they were injured or burned from rescuing their owners. She is the reason for the term, cats have 9 lives. She also had a sister named Sakmet. Sakmet was a ruthless conqueror. What her name literally means, she who is powerful. Given that, Ra did send her down to Earth to eliminate all of mankind until he did change his mind. Sakmet, like Bastet, both were depicted as women with the heads of lionesses. This sacred animal was given and treated with the highest regard and the highest esteem for this time period. Given their divine status, they were never owned by townspeople. Only the pharaohs could keep cats as pets. This was because pharaohs were considered to be the highest or the closest to the gods. Given that it was law that if any harm had came to a cat, it was punishable by death. So even if it was an accident and a man in the cart accidentally hit a cat, that would result in his untimely death, unfortunately. And then in the event of a cat's death, they were also mummified. They were mummified so that they were able to accompany their owners to the afterlife. Cats were thought to be so powerful that they had cemeteries dedicated just for cats. And it was also believed that if a cat appeared in your dream, you were going to have a good fortune. Here I spoke about how the ancient Egyptians developed their admiration for the felines based on their divine presence, divine status, and the divine felines that they did come to worship. Cats were a solution to a problem that they could not get ahead of, which in turn garnered their demigod persona. Egyptian cats, or the Egyptian Ma, as they soon would become, were not only loved and respected for their divine nature, but also for their skillful intelligence.